hello, we're just here to read some shit show off the Ooblets Discord and how the developers are especially making an ass out of themselves. It's really fun! So, to begin with, let us talk about what has started the drama. Developers went exclusive to Epic and they wrote a rather snarky blog post directed towards gamers trademarked, as they were calling it, and it had statements such as this: what it means to you. You'll have to install EGS if you wanna buy Ooblets on PC. I know that's asking a lot, but I believe in you and your ability to download a free thing and create a user account, if you haven't already done so, to play Fortnite, which I know you have. And statements such as, I get the appeal of wanting to seek out things to get angry about. Venting anger is cathartic and natural, but let us have just a little perspective about what we decide to get angry about. Look at the things going on around you and ask yourself if there might be anything just a tad more worthwhile to be upset about. Here's just a few suggestions. Climate change. Human rights abuses. Well, dear developer, gaming is not exactly a worthwhile hobby either, so while your game is nothing to be upset about, it's also not really worth it. I mean, I could be donating my money to that climate change problem, can't I? But that's not what we have gathered here to discuss. We have gathered here to read the fallout that is the game devs Discord right this very moment. And I literally just mean read, because that is all that you need to do. So let's start from a random gold nugget. I literally called them gold nuggets, actually. Zinc. I mean, look at how the devs are responding. They clearly couldn't care less if you buy their game or support them now that they have their Epic Cash. Developer responds with, man, I wish we didn't take an Epic deal so we would have to care what all the entitled toxic gamers think. Yes, they're referring to their own clients as entitled toxic gamers. This is gonna end well. Gold Nugget 2. I think there's a disconnect between how you intended the post to be received and how it actually came across, a fan says. Developer responds, no, I think the toxic entitled gamers took it as directed at them. Fan says in Gold Nugget 3, I feel like equating communicating business decisions from dev to consumer and in-game character dialogue feels really weird. Laughing out loud. Developer responds, the content of our game reflects us in the same way as us not bending over backward to baby gamers does. See a bit of a trend here? Baby gamers, all of them. Fan asks, also per your blog post you stated, I don't expect much of our uniquely lovely community to fit into this weird anti-epic contingent. Not trying to strawman here, but does this mean you pretty much think people who are against EGS practices should not fit into this community? Dev responds, I think you definitely wouldn't like Ooblets in general. Yes. Just the dev alone here, no need for any fan. Statement holds on its own. If anything, you guys make me want to rip into gamers more? Question mark. Laughter symbols. Golden Nugget 6. I think when a lot of the kids here get older and have to get jobs, their idea of what selling out is will change. Oh, just so that you're aware, my lovelies, this developer is receiving about $3,000 a month on Patreon, just for him and his wife, because there's literally two of them, but you know, despite having receiving that for 2 years, everybody's just an entitled gamer. Gold Nugget 7 coming from the dude's wife. I don't understand what people use shopping carts for on video game storefronts. This is where you face desk. I honestly suggest face desking. Face desking seems like the appropriate solution here. One up, chef. You gotta realize, you aren't just talking directly to 4chan Redditors. By the way, the developer's claiming that all the hate is coming from 4chan and Reddit. They're opposed to everyone who was interested in the project. I get the pre-frustration, but like, come on man. Killed my enthusiasm for the game to see the block being so condescending to all of your fans. Developer response: the frothing anger over literally a free game launcher you don't like is proof that the tone matched the target of that tone, and that the target is not the audience of Ooblets, who is honestly above that stuff. If that's how frothing at the mouth anger looks like, I wonder how indifference looks like, honestly. It must be really bland. And we're gonna leave on this. By the way, it's still going, but it is 2 a.m. and I'm gonna be heading to bed. I had my fun, and this was fun. Honestly, the biggest reason we didn't do a Kickstarter is we didn't want to deal with entitled baby gamers holding even more power over us. Ah yes, them entitled clientele that you're trying to sell your game to. Ouch, so entitled, so entitled.